Hey guys, welcome to another tutorial brought to you by Mile High Tutorials. Today I'm going to show you how to make a cool color changing effect that I have previously made in the past. Here I'm going to show you a little quick clip. If you watch carefully, when the text comes in, it will change colors. Right here, there you go. Changes different colors. Yeah, there you have it. Pretty simple tutorial. Pretty simple intro. It's not really much to change on it. So let's go ahead into Cinema 4D. I do have one that I was doing earlier. Let's have a look. Changes from all these other colors. Has some good lighting on it. We're going to do something a little different, giving it this extra step effect. So if you haven't done it before, then I'll show you how to do it. If you do, then you already know what I'm talking about. But alright, let's go ahead and get started. So File, New. Let's come into the render settings real quick. Go to Output. Click this little arrow. Film Video. HDV, HDTV, 720, 25. Change frame range to all frames. Come down to the Save tab. Make sure you have your thing saved. Click this little arrow, these three little dots, to pick where you're going to save it to. Now come down to Format. Change it to QuickTime Movie. Oops, don't need that. Okay, now come down to Anti-aliasing, if that's how you say it. Okay, so the first drop down, change it to Best. Filter, and change it to Animation. Min level, leave it at that. Max level, you're going to change it to 2x2. And that's it. Okay, now we're going to start with some text. So go to MoGraph, Text Object. Make sure you're on the Object tab. Change your text to whatever you like. I'm going to say mile. Oops. Wow. Mile High. I will add tutorials here a little bit later. Change our view a little bit. Like so. Works for me. Okay, let's change your depth to about 100. And now you're going to pick your font. I'm going to use one called Reboard. It's a pretty good font. Nice bulgy letters. Cool rounding on some of the other letters, but I did extra space just to space it out a little bit more. Okay, now you're gonna Control, click, and drag down to copy the text. Change the copy text depth to 50. You're gonna take it and you're gonna move it. Go to the top view and move the copy text to the middle of the original text. About right there. Okay, go back to your front view. Well, your original view. Okay, now you're gonna come to the Caps tab on the copy text. Change the Start Cap to Fillet Cap, End Cap to Fillet Cap, and it gives you that nice bulgy effect. If you render this out, you can see it a little bit better. Now we're gonna start with the colors. First we're going to start with the original text color. So we're going to double click or File, New, Material. Double click on the material, come up to Color, and you're going to get like a good gray. Now come down to Reflection, change it to about 50%. Texture, come down to Fresnel, change that down to about 20. Now if you do your own settings, make sure you keep all the settings consistent through each texture or each color, so it keeps it a good consistent pattern through the whole intro, so it looks professional. So go ahead and close that, drag and drop onto the main text, render it out, and there you have it. Okay, now we're going to do this part. The white part is going to be the color changing part. So new material, come up to color, and I'm just going to do like 4 colors to save time. So I'm going to start with red, reflection, 50, texture for now, 50 as well. Change these if you'd like, but I'm not going to. So close that, and I'm just going to copy and paste. Well, Control C, Control V. And then I'm just going to change the color on each one of these. I'll do blue, purple, and let's do pink. Get a couple bright colors in there. Okay, now you're going to come up to the copied text, make sure it's highlighted, and you're going to have to drag and drop your primary color. So we'll just use red. Okay, now it will bring you up. It should bring you up to the tag menu. If not, click on the color up here, and you'll have it there. Now under material is where we're going to keyframe everything. So now you want to set a keyframe, or go up to about 15 on the timeline first. Set a keyframe by Control and click on that little circle. It'll change red. Means you set a keyframe. Move up about 15 more or so, however many you like. Drag and drop another color onto that. Okay, it should change the color and it should turn yellow right here. Just means it's waiting for you to make another keyframe. So Control click. Now about 15 more, and we're gonna do the same thing. Control click. One more color, so come up here, 15. If it goes off, just come back up and click that again. Move back up, drop this down, Control click, and if you go to the beginning, you should have something like this. Now of course I did more colors, but I'm just doing 4 just to save time. More colors obviously does look better. Now if we render it out, it does look kind of plain. There's not much really going on. Oops. And when you do that, you're going to want to highlight that if you're going to move them both. But we need some color in here now, some lighting. So what we're going to do is we're going to come up here to the cube object, hold and click, select plane. And we're going to extend the plane pretty much farther than the text and a little bit wider than the text. Okay, a lot of bit wider than the text. Now you're going to drag it up so we can't see it anymore. Come down here, make a new material, double click, change the color to white, and check luminance and leave it however it is. Drag and drop the luminance onto the plane. This is going to be your lighting. If you don't have a lighting kit, you can get good lighting kits from basically anywhere. A good place is Grayscale Gorilla. He does sell lighting kits, professional lighting kits. Otherwise you can just go on Google, type in lighting kits for Cinema 4D or YouTube. Otherwise this is an easy way. Just a little bit of lighting here. Let's increase this a little bit. Fix this a little bit. You get the point. Okay, so now we're going to add a floor. Give it some reflection on the floor. Now we're going to hold and click on the cube object, make another plane, and we're going to drag it until you can't see the edges anymore from your angle. So just drag it out about so. Make a new material, double click, change the color to dark color, gray or black. I'll just use black. Reflection, I'm going to do a cool reflection color, so I'm going to use blue as my reflection color. Drop it down to about 50. Texture, oh god, wrong button. So texture for now, change that to 30, that's pretty good. Increase this to 3%, I'll go 5%. Each of these, we're just going to drag and drop. Our reflection should be blue on the ground. Yeah, give it a good reflection here. But because of that, you could see the box, so we're not going to do that color. Come up here to red. Drop the brightness down a lot. Okay, let's see. Let's go ahead and try to decrease this. The only thing about that is you could see it off the floor. So if you move it down, let's drag this out a lot. It doesn't have to be all the way up there if you don't want it to. And then render that. Alright, you can still see this a little bit, so what you want to do is click this, come up here, and you're going to just drag it back. Come back down here, change your view. Now you can always change how big it is by maybe bringing the text down closer. Render that out. Now you have a little bit more reflection going on. Go to purple. And there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Simple color changing. If you want really good, come into the render settings, go to effect, turn on global illumination or ambient occlusion. They do take a really long time to render. And if you do turn on global illumination, you're going to want to come into your text and turn on luminance and drop it down a lot, and it will give it a really good bright color on the ground and really good glowing effect to it. But I'm not going to go do that because it takes a little while. So just Control Z all the way back, and there you have it, guys. Another tutorial by My High Tutorials. Any questions, please let me know. I will have a download link for the written instructions. And there you have it. Please comment, rate, subscribe. Thanks for watching.